What's up, family? This is Jamie. I just want to come in with a quick video and talk about something that we were discussing in the community about price action today. So you should know that Mondays with no high impact news on a high impact news week may tend to be consolidation days. So you just gotta trade safe. So I made my money before New York opened this morning, and I was like, I'm done for the day. And I'm really proud of myself because it's really hard to sit up here and tape read and not push a button because you're just like, I think this is going to go here. I see a setup. Oh my God. And, you just watch it. So it, it's rewarding to not take a trade, and it's also rewarding to just sit and tape watch. So sometimes if you're just not clear about what's going on, just tape read. Don't feel like you have to always push a button, and know what your setup is and only trade your setup as much as possible. So I'm coming here today because in the Sunday study group community, Marlon had mentioned that we were my time is supposed to be syncing. Why isn't it syncing? We were Oh, maybe I gotta sync the date. I don't know. He mentioned up here like we were in accumulation, and I was like, oh yeah. So, while I was watching the chart, I was like anticipating that price would fill in this liquidity void here. Fill this in. So I trade at NASDAQ. I was watching NASDAQ, and so my target for NASDAQ was here. When he asked me what my target was over here, I said it was here. Why? Because we delivered sell side, buy side. We got to come back down and deliver sell side. So that was the target. So when, as we were watching price drop, I mentioned that we hit the level on NASDAQ, so we don't have to hit it on ES. And this is just an example of why you, as much as possible, you want to watch both of them, because sometimes, one will get to the other and the other won't. And then that's like a bit of SMT divergence. So there's that. The other thing is, I hope people in the community either saw that conversation and were following the conversation, because clear as day on the 5-minute chart, you got the 2022 YouTube model. And I'm going to say for the short, you actually got it twice. So as you know, you guys have homework to do to attend the NFP call on Friday and the ICT study group on Friday. And I'm not going to point it out for you, but I'm telling you, right in this fractal on both of these charts, you have the 2022 YouTube model for the short. So send me a DM with your homework. So I was proud of myself because I had shared these little notes. Let's see if they'll show up. There we go. Let's see. Where they at? Here. So when we were going back and forth, I said I want to see if it'll fill the liquidity. I always do that. If I wanted to see if it would fill this liquidity void. So this was at 10:30. What is 10:30? 10:30, 1:30. So that was here that I left this message. And then as I mentioned, I was looking forward to hit 54.96 on ES. And then I said, notice how NQ hit the same level I was looking for on ES. Now ES doesn't need to get there. We'll see. And so shout out to Tamika if she sees this, because I never put oh, this is locked. I never put these little what do you call them, screenshots on a chart before, so that's pretty dope. I like it. And I learned that from her. So that's the deal. That's, it basically, when we're in this chop, like, oh my God, when we're in this chop like this, let's see. Like it's tradable. You can trade your setups, but you just have to have short targets. Um, and I think that's pretty much what I wanted to cover. Oh, so one of the things, Marlon had mentioned that he ended up getting in and getting at 50% of this gap. But when we know that it's a liquidity void and it wants to be balanced, you could target something like this. And then, it's only 10 points off. So this was still a great trade, especially, if he got in on that 2022 YouTube model, or even up in here, because after a while it was like, this order block right here was like, so that was an entry right there. So shout out to him for that great trade. And then if you look on a 15-minute chart, basically all it did when it's balancing it out, balancing out the liquidity void is just filling the fair value gap. And as ICT teaches us, by the way, I love you, ICT. The market wants to be balanced. So basically it just came down here, balanced this out, and then came up to balance this out and basically hit a brick wall at this order block right here, and then sold off again to balance this off, So I think that's all I wanted to say. If anybody has any questions, let me know down below or in the community after I post this video. And I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Y'all be cool. Always stay in trading school. Love you. Bye.